why you're still stuck even after fixing everything else. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're doing a lot in your business, but somehow you're still not where you want to be? You're shooting so much, your back hurts, you're editing late into the night, posting like social media is your actual job, emailing before you've even had a chance to brush your teeth in the morning, all trying to stay afloat and somehow not actually moving the boat anywhere. And at the end of each week, at the end of each month, you're like, why does this all feel so difficult? At this point, we've covered a lot. We've talked about why you're not making enough per wedding, why your pricing might not actually work, how to structure your marketing, and how to actually convert inquiries into bookings. So if you fix all of that, why do some photographers still get bogged down and bummed out? Because the problem isn't just what you're doing. It's how you're running your business as a whole. Most photographers are operating like freelancers, creatives, and task doers, not like CEOs. It's like trying to build a house, and every day you just pick up a hammer, you hit something random, you have a little project you know how to do over here, and you hope it turns into a full-fledged mansion. You're working, but there's no blueprint, so nothing actually comes together, and even if it does, it takes way longer and doesn't come out as good as it could have. Most photographers are reactive instead of intentional. They're busy instead of profitable and focused on tasks instead of outcomes. You wake up and think, what do I need to do today? Put out some fires, empty my inbox, instead of what actually moves my business forward. And those are very different questions. I had a client tell me that I finally feel like I have a plan, because before that, she was doing a little bit of everything and nothing in the right order or with a grand plan in mind. But once she had that blueprint, everything started to click. Let's talk about what actually needs to change. Number one, you need that blueprint. You need a clear roadmap, not random tips, scattered ideas. I saw this on Instagram, let me try it. But a step-by-step order of operations. If you fix marketing before you fix pricing, raise pricing before positioning, or focus on content before structure, you can create more problems. Growth at this level is not about doing more. It's about doing the right things in the right order with high-level strategies leading the way. Number two, you need to operate based on the numbers, not effort, not time, but your numbers. Every decision should answer, will this actually make me money? Because a lot of photographers are spending hours on the things that do not convert, do not scale, and frankly, do not matter, while avoiding the things that do. I've had students increase their take home by $10,000 to $20,000 without shooting anymore, just by fixing what they focused on and how they structured their business. Number three, you need to think like a CEO, not a photographer. This is a big identity shift, I know, but your job is not to just take photos, edit, post, and deliver. Your job is to build a profitable business. That means making decisions, setting direction, understanding numbers, building systems, all of it, because if you don't, you'll always feel like you're working in your business instead of on it. Number four, you need to value your time very differently. A lot of photographers say, I don't have time. But the real issue is what you're spending your time on, because not all tasks are equal. And right now, a lot of you are filling your days with things that are slowing you down, draining your energy, and don't actually make you money and move your business forward. So here's a quick filter I want you to run everything through. These are the 5 things that you should not be doing as business owner. If a task of yours falls into one of these 5 categories, you should seriously question why you're still doing it. Number 1, if it slows you down. Things that take you forever to do, even if you love them, because maybe you're figuring it out as you go or overthinking every little edit. Time to go. Number 2, you hate doing it. Let's be honest, there are parts of your business you avoid, procrastinate, or dread every time they come up, like taxes or bookkeeping. Number 3, anything that you are not good at. And this one stings a little because, maybe you can do something or even like doing something, but it doesn't mean you should, and it's the best thing for you or your clients. Number 4, if someone else can do it better or faster, editing, blogging, admin, design, scheduling, social media posting, for people who specialize in all these things. So while you're sitting there doing it slowly, they could get it done faster and better. 5, anywhere your face is not required. That's the biggest one. If the task does not require your voice, you looking at something, your decision making, your face, then it probably doesn't need you doing it. And if most of your day is filled with these kinds of tasks, that's why you feel behind. That's why you feel overwhelmed. That's why your business isn't moving forward, because you're operating like an employee inside of your business instead of the CEO over it. So what do you do instead? These 3 things are going to help you think about this differently. Number 1, automate anything repetitive. Emails, workflows, scheduling, lead responses, they all should not require your manual effort every time. Automate it. Secondly, outsource anything that drains you, slows you down, or someone else can do it better. That's where outsourcing comes in. And number 3, when you're ready, you hire. That doesn't mean building a huge team necessarily. It means strategically bringing in support where it actually frees you up to go do something else that makes more money. But here's where most photographers get stuck. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until they feel like, oh, I can afford it. But the truth is, you become ready by deciding what your time is worth and building your business around that decision. So instead of asking, can I afford to outsource this? Ask, what happens if I don't? Because if outsourcing something saves you 10 hours and then those 10 hours go into high value work, that's not an expense, that's an investment. You're actually making money there, not losing it. 5th, you need to understand your money, your taxes, your business structure. This is a part that no one talks about, well, because it's boring. But the truth is, you don't need to make more money as much as you need to keep more of it. Because between taxes, poor business structure, and missed opportunities, a lot of photographers are losing tens of thousands of dollars without even realizing it. In fact, the average amount of money I find that my clients are paying to the IRS that they do not have to is between $18,000 to $30,000. Could you imagine what you could do with an extra $25K in your personal bank account on repeat every year for doing almost nothing? Let me give you a real example. I remember the day we got a refund from the IRS and I texted my husband how mad I was. Not that I was mad that we got a $96,000 refund, but I was pissed at every CPA that we hired over the last 15 years that didn't know how to do these things. $96,000. And it's not from not knowing how to do it, home office deduction or writing off a lens or anything basic like that. It was from advanced tax strategies that I had to go out and learn and get advice. And the kind of strategy that most photographers don't even know exist, much less implement. So before you think, well, that's nice for you, it wasn't luck. It was structure, it was planning, understanding, and implementing how money actually flows through your business. Because when your business is set up correctly, you don't just make more, you keep more of what you make. And this is a shift most photographers are focused on. How do I make more money? How do I make another $10,000? When they should be asking, how do I stop losing the $10,000 I already made? Because both matter. And getting to that revenue goal you wrote down a few videos back might be possible this year alone just by learning these strategies. This is CEO level thinking. It's not just shooting and editing and booking and delivering online galleries. It's understanding how your business actually works financially and making decisions that both protect and grow your money. Because when you combine better pricing, marketing, sales, and better financial structure, that's when things start to feel really different in your bank account. That's when your business starts to feel profitable, become sustainable, and actually worth the effort you're putting in. Zoom that out. You've got profit, pricing, marketing, sales, all of that. But without structured direction and CEO level thinking, it stays fragmented. And that's why it feels like you're doing everything but not getting ahead. It's like having all of the ingredients in your pantry for a gourmet meal, but still not being able to eat dinner. You don't need more information. You don't need more hustle. You need clarity, structure, and execution in the right order, because at your level, growth requires recalibration from people who know exactly which levers to pull. I had a client say, I feel like I finally understand my business, not just pieces of it, the whole thing. So now you've seen it. You've seen where your money is leaking. You've seen why your pricing might not actually work, how your marketing should be structured, what needs to change in your sales process, and how to start thinking like a CEO. You've seen the what, but knowing what to do and actually building it into your business are two very different things. At this point, most photographers are thinking, okay, I get it, but how? How do I actually put all of this together? How do I structure my pricing so that it actually works? How do I build a marketing system so that it's consistent? How do I know what to focus on each day, each week, each month How do I actually execute this without second guessing everything I'm doing? And more importantly, how do I do this without wasting another year figuring it out on my own and still feeling like I didn't get to where I want to go? That's exactly what we do in the mastermind. We don't just give you more information. We give you a clear step-by-step plan tailored to your business based on where you are right now and where you want to go. So you're not guessing, you're not piecing things together, and you're not trying to figure out what to do next. This isn't a one-size-fits-all. You get guidance on your pricing, feedback on your marketing, support in your sales process, and help making real CEO level decisions. So you can actually implement this, not just understand it. This is how photographers go from booked but broke to profitable and in control, from inconsistent leads to predictable inquiries, from getting ghosted to confidently booking, and building a system that actually pays them without needing to work so much more. I had a client tell me, I finally feel like I understand what I'm doing and why it's working. That's what we need to know, the why. Because once you have the right structure, everything else works from there. So if you've been watching this series and thinking this all sounds really familiar, it sounds like you're speaking to me, then your next step is simple. Apply for the mastermind. There's a link below, or send me a DM at Vanessa Joy with the Instagram numbers 6818. We'll look at your business, see where you are, and map out what this would look like for you. The truth is, you could keep trying to piece this together on your own, or you could follow a proven path and get there a whole lot faster. Either way, you now know what's possible. The question is, what are you going to do with it? I'll see you on the inside.